Alright, Hero Brewing Company here. Today we are putting labels on our peach mango cider. So, let me show you how I did this. Went on Word, created a label, okay, plain Jane label. It says, Life is Peachy Peach Mango Cider, proudly brewed and bottled in the USA, Hero Brewing Company, which is me. Alcohol by volume, 5.2%. Color, golden amber. Taste, crisp and smooth. I just put those on there because I like to read that before I drink a beer to see if it matches up with what it's supposed to be like. And then I put peach and a mango, okay? Then I took some colored pencils, colored it in, the peach and the mango, and I put 3 labels on each piece of paper. This is cheap copy paper, the cheapest one I could find actually. And then I'm going to cut them out like this. Okay. Now, I got regular milk and a plate here. I'll show you. This is just a paper plate with regular milk. Alright. Take it, label side up, and you just slide it through the plate. Okay, you start at one side and you just push it all the way through, making sure everything has contact with it. It'll curl up a little bit. Take your beer bottle, put your label on, and you take a paper towel and just push the excess milk off. And the milk will act as a glue and hold it on there, and it'll dry. Just like that. So that's putting my labels on my peach mango cider. And like I said, you can use any type of milk you want. Skim if you're skinny, whole if you're a regular person like me. And then what you do is you just set it off to the side, let it dry. So I got a bunch of beer to label here. So we're gonna do that. Watch my other videos if you want to see how I brewed this beer. I basically did this one, the cider, from start to finish. Made a video of the brewing, the bottling, and now the labeling. And I plan on probably doing that with all of my beers in the future because I get so many questions from my friends and people who know that I do this. They're always asking me like, how do you do it? How do you do this? How do you do this? Well, watch my videos and you can find out. That way I don't have to keep repeating myself. What I usually do is I cut a bunch of these out, put them in a stack, so that way I can kind of just roll through them. And it takes me about half an hour to put all the labels on once I get going. And I let them sit usually for probably about 2 hours before I move them. Because I want it to be nice and stuck. Once they sit for about 2 hours, I'll put them in like 6-pack holders, and then I'll move them to where I store them until I have people come over or give them away, and then people pay me for my bottles usually. So there you go. That's bottling the peach mango cider. This is actually the first one I used coloring on, and I try to do it the cheapest way possible. So what I did is, like I said, colored it in, and then I made a photocopy of it on my copier, and then I just put 3 on one page and kept making copies, and that's how I did it, and it worked out just fine. Doesn't look bad. So, alright, cheers, check out my other videos. Thanks, bye.